The film industry in Oklahoma got a boost from lawmakers this year, raising the film rebate tax credit to $30 million. That's caught the attention of filmmakers from Oklahoma to Hollywood.
To the outsider, it may feel like everything's exploding, and it is very much, but there have been a lot of people behind the scenes working towards this vision for years and years and years, and Dead Center is grateful to just be a small piece of that.
The Dead Center Film Festival is underway in Oklahoma City with nearly 180 films from all over the world and Oklahoma. Dead Center Film Festival Executive Director Alex Picard Davis says the new film tax rebate program will help expand Oklahoma's already growing film industry.
With the tax rebate cap being lifted to $30 million and bringing in more and more features here. We're hoping for a television series soon. Those are all projects that are creating, really building on this film industry that we have here.
July 1, 2021 sets a new era for Oklahoma film and television and music. With the new Filmed in Oklahoma Act.
Oklahoma Film and Music Office Director Tava Maloysovsky says a message is being sent. Oklahoma wants to be the Hollywood of the Southern Plains.
July will just really open our doors wider for more business. It sends the message in state as well. If there's companies that want to expand their businesses, like their equipment vendors or costume houses or whatever, they can expand. They need to expand those things.
With that expansion of the film industry, workers are needed.
There's a high demand for to train more industry professionals in just about every skill set and every trade that you can think of. There's a place for people to join.
Dead Center is helping with that by exposing high school students to making a film.
Dead Center University is our partnership with Metro Technology Centers and is also supported by a grant from Allied Arts, and that is our high school education program.
It really started out as a program to try to reach the rural kids that maybe don't have the programs that help them get introduced into film and that sort of thing.
The program accepts 70 to 80 high school students from around the state. They get 2 days of intensive training and exposure to the film industry.
This is a red camera, and so we'll have 4 red cameras, an ARRI Alexa camera, that the students get to be close up and personal. So these are the ones that, film the Marvel movies. These are the cameras that film all the big kind of movies that are coming into the state.
Another place where Oklahomans can get experience in filmmaking is Green Pastures Studio, which has started the Oklahoma Film and Television Academy.
We started our Film and Television Academy in last fall, so we've been training crew, we've trained over 300 people. And I'm happy to say 80% of them are this very day working on all kinds of productions.
Green Pastures combines real-world productions with training.
When we film our pilot, starting next week, we will have the heads of departments will be professionals, but our students will do other positions so they can learn about the next step. So when the next big giant movie comes here or smaller movie comes here, they'll be ready to go.
Green Pastures is booking productions from all over, not just Oklahoma projects. And the increased tax rebate is a big help.
It's encouraging them to use more Oklahomans and more Oklahoma businesses and pay taxes here in Oklahoma, sales tax, income tax, all that stuff.
When you go to Georgia, New Mexico, Louisiana, the state is excited about it, but not quite like it is in Oklahoma. We think of ourselves as very much in partnership with the city and the state, and that's a unique thing, and that's attractive to productions.
In downtown Oklahoma City, Prairie Surf Media is ready to open its sound stages for productions.
We have 25,000 square feet here, and this is just one soundstage. We've got an arena and 2 other rooms just like this, plus the ballroom upstairs, and we're ready for business. So we are in the process of inviting executives to come here and tour the facility. We're talking to streamers, production companies, anybody that wants to come in and use this space to make their films.
Prairie Surf Media co-founder and co-CEO Matt Payne says he and his partner left Oklahoma to work in Hollywood, but found they could help fill a need in their home state.
In 2019, my business partner Rachel and I had the idea that if we could find some infrastructure, sound stages like the one we're in now, we could turn Oklahoma into a real film hub.
While Payne had to leave Oklahoma to work in the film industry, independent filmmaker Benjamin Tefera is getting ready to show his film, Feel So Good, at the Dead Center Film Festival.
I'm still a full-time student at the time, and most of the other crew and cast were also students and workers. So It is a very independent grassroots film that we're very excited to get to show off here this weekend.
Do you feel
Yeah.
like, as a young filmmaker, you can make a legitimate career here in Oklahoma now that the stage has been set with the film industry?
I think right now is one of the most optimal times for a filmmaker in my position, like young independents with no ties to like industry and not a lot of money to get out of the state to start a career. This is like, it is just gold on a plate sitting in front of us.
You can catch several Oklahoma-made movies during the Dead Center Film Festival, which runs through next week.